Less than a year after his emotional departure from Paris Saint-Germain, Kylian Mbappé has watched from afar as his former club finally captured the one trophy that eluded them for so long, the UEFA Champions League. But rather than bitterness, the French superstar's reaction was one of grace, maturity, and genuine happiness. On June 1st, PSG made history by thrashing Inter Milan 5-0 in a breathtaking Champions League final performance, finally crowning themselves as kings of Europe. It was a statement of dominance, a culmination of years of heartbreak and rebuilding, and yet it came just months after their most iconic player, Mbappé himself, had left for Real Madrid on a free transfer. For 7 seasons, Mbappé was the heartbeat of PSG, the face of the club's ambitious project, and its all-time top scorer with 256 goals. But the one prize he chased with tireless resolve, the Champions League, remained out of reach. Now, he watches as the club lifts the trophy in his absence. One might expect such a scenario to sting, but Mbappé met the moment with perspective and poise. Speaking at a press conference ahead of France's UEFA Nations League third-place match against Germany, June 7th, Mbappé addressed the elephant in the room with striking honesty and composure. "I didn't leave too soon. My story with PSG was over. I'm not bitter, I had reached the end of the road," the 26-year-old French captain said, his voice calm, his words weighed with the wisdom of someone who's made peace with the past. He continued, with a mix of humility and acceptance that resonated deeply with fans and journalists alike. "I gave everything I had. But this is destiny. They won without me, and that doesn't bother me. On the contrary, I'm happy, PSG deserved this." His tone was not one of regret, but of sincere joy for a club and a city that helped shape him. While many stars might have let ego get in the way, Mbappé chose gratitude over grievance. "They're the best team in Europe right now. I don't remember ever seeing a side win 5-0 in a final of this magnitude," he added with admiration. Indeed, PSG's path to glory this season was nothing short of remarkable. They dominated their European campaign from start to finish, finally silencing the critics who doubted their mettle on the continental stage. Their performance in the final was not just a win, it was a statement. Ironically, as PSG reached their long-awaited peak, Mbappé's first season with Real Madrid didn't follow the script of instant success. Los Blancos, Europe's most decorated club, were eliminated in the quarter-finals by Arsenal and finished the season without a single trophy. But Mbappé, ever the consummate professional, still had plenty to smile about. He ended the La Liga season as the top scorer with 31 goals, securing the European Golden Shoe, proof that while silverware eluded his team, his personal form remained electric. Now entering what should be the prime of his career, Mbappé knows that time is still on his side. The Champions League remains within reach, only this time, he hopes to bring it home in the white of Madrid. His response to PSG's triumph, however, is a masterclass in grace. In a world where sports narratives are often driven by rivalry and resentment, Mbappé reminds us that there's power in letting go, in recognizing that not every victory has to be ours to be celebrated. In the end, his words speak not just of a player leaving a club, but of a young man maturing into someone who understands that glory isn't always about personal achievement. Sometimes, it's about knowing when to step back and cheer for others from afar.